Every day is a second chance, and if you ever get a second chance, go all the way. Reboot your second innings with me, Dr. Chitra Sen, trainer, counselor, motivational speaker, and a transformational coach, author of 2 books, Second Innings, The Turning Point, and a co-authored book with international writers called Rejection to Redirection. The turning point can come into anyone's life at any time, especially during the Middle Ages. Progress only starts when you get clear on where you are right now. Like in a test match, where you get a second innings to play it well, and the winning score can be achieved. With all the expertise of the first innings, you know now how to go about your life, what to eliminate, and what to put into use. In life, you come across people who regret the deficiencies resulting from their way of thinking, as a result of which they had to encounter apparently insurmountable obstacles and heartbreaks. I too have faced many such ups and downs. The way you deal with existing situation is to have a perception change at this moment regarding how to deal with the situation at hand. To think to resolve the problems of overthinking, insecurity, and a dilemma as how to take a step forward. I often ask myself some questions. Can I bring change into my life at any age and stage? Can I go against my belief system? Was I giving too much attention to public opinion? Do you introspect? Where do you stand? If shifting a little bit of your thought process can give you a better life and chances, wouldn't you go for it? You need not to do it alone. Instead, create a mastermind of people who can bring in awareness and guidance. Get a mentor who walks you towards results and the fulfillment associated with achievement. It can be mental, materialistic, or simply rekindling of your passion. In other words, you need to rediscover yourself. All of us face a no-go point in life. For example, in student life, work, family, retirement, but some find the alignment and some don't, because we are not aware of ourselves. And for that, we need kinship to share our thoughts and ideas to go forward in life. Often, it is miscalculation, inability that gives us negative feelings. But let me assure you, it is mostly lack of awareness that brings us down. No matter what, at this stage, we need to embark on a new journey called life and living with new vim and vigor, with new challenges, goals, for some to discover yourself, looking for new avenues, regenerating money, or simply reigniting your favorite hobbies or discover a new passion. We need to have a meaningful life where our energy is invested in fruitful and constructive pursuits. These actions give us joy and fulfillment, and we become mentally powerful within because we look forward to create and develop. It is said that we all experience 20,000 individual moments in a day, and if you are able to admire more of these moments instead of letting them go, you are optimizing your moments, not the years. People who have fond memories are people living in zest. Inculcate the habit of zest purposefully by enjoying the taste and aroma of food, noticing interesting faces that you encounter. You will find a lot of answers into your queries regarding life and may even discover your path. So let's live beyond the ordinary. Do you usually acknowledge the beauty in everyday moments? Are you in sync with your senses? Seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, tasting as much of the world as you can and appreciating all you discover. If so, you are someone living with what the philosopher Bertrand Russell calls zest. Without zest, what is life? Just waiting for death, said Rajneesh. Life could never be a commonplace to a person who has inculcated the habit of zest. In other words, for someone who lives with attentive curiosity to the details of life, a common factor among all happy people is living with zest. You know you are living with zest if you purposefully notice the details of the route to wherever you're going, or choose some items because you love their texture and feel, or you pick up a soap or a product because you love its fragrance, smell being as important to you as the item. Do you ever notice the fairy lights that make different patterns? Are you likely to notice the interesting shadow you create while walking, sometimes long and sometimes short, or even fat and obese? Or a beautiful pattern created on the tablecloth by a lamp? Or how the stars are shaped like a bear, or search for an Orion in the sky on a starry night? Do you hear the music in public places and start humming the tune, sometimes recommending it to people, or notice the way people speak, whether they are friendly voices or interesting tones and accents, which then makes you inquisitive about them? Are you kind of a person who can recognize some faces whom you do not know, recognize them as you see them around on a daily basis, like the people waiting in the bus queue every day, or the people whom you see in the office canteen? If you are able to admire more of these moments in time instead of letting them go by without capturing them in your memory, you are optimizing your joy in the present. Just like the butterfly, which counts the moments and not the years. People who have a lot of fond memories and precious moments stored in their minds are people who are living their life. The less the number of memories you have in life, the more you're whizzing past your life. The beautiful poem by the Welsh poet W.H. Davies expresses in the poem called Leisure. He says that our busy lives have made us insensitive towards beautiful nature that surrounds us as we speed by our lives and never ponder to soak in our surroundings, which can give us so much joy and satisfaction to live life to its fullest. The poem says, "What is life full of care? We have no time to stand and stare." If you want to enjoy your life more, you can begin by living and loving more of it zestfully with every little gorgeously detailed moments in your life. Inculcate the habit of zest purposefully. Seek out beauty in all seemingly trivial moments of existence. The texture, taste and aroma of the food you eat and the interesting faces of the people traveling on a bus with you. So, as to say, when you look back on your life of long and cherish the happy memories, So I would say, let us be up and doing. Life is not an empty dream. Act in the living present. For all is real. Life is earnest. So just sit back and reflect a moment. What are your small moments of joy? Why is a zest for life so important for life? What are you passionate about? Write down 5 people whom you admire and why. If you were to draw a picture depicting your life, what would you draw? To all the beautiful people out there, you all are unique and have your individual strengths to find the purpose of your life. As Rousseau said, to live is not merely to breathe, it is to act, it is to make sure of our organs, senses, and faculties, all of those parts of ourselves that give us the feeling of existence. This is important fact is not realized by all. Each one of us is blessed with certain talents due to our individual involvement. Each one of us has the responsibility of contributing to the lives around us. We can collaborate our talents and efforts to spread our wings, as it will give us an identity in our new journey. We have to count on what we need and can craft our lives in a new way. No one is without capability. You just need to recognize that. We can paint, sing, dance, counsel, do anything that we are trained for, or get trained to start afresh. We need not take it safe anymore, but just take the plunge. Put a value on it by recognizing the purpose of life. This can be a new beginning for openings and get into deeper meaning in life of a quest that brings peace and happiness. Life is a journey of learning and a panorama of experiences of individuals with ever-changing fortunes of life, with its inevitable ups and downs. So we need the flexibility, persistence, and molding of one's perception along with an adaptive mental attitude required to deal with them and emerge victorious in the end. A penny for your thought, folks. Shouldn't we redesign our lives with a new perspective where bits and pieces can be joined to make a beautiful design? With this, I sign off my first episode to reboot your life again. Till we meet again. So here I am raising a toast and saying cheers to Reboot second innings. Ciao for now.